Hello, I am Kat Wood, so welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to review this beautiful Bible. So this is going to be the large print Scofield Bible from the KJV store. Now, if this title sounds familiar, you are right. I do have the regular, standard size Bible. I will do a comparison between the two just so you can get a feel of what and how much of a difference these two Bibles are. So if you are sitting there with the original one, which make sure you go check out that review, because that one may benefit you more than this one, or this one definitely may benefit you if the other one didn't. So make sure you check out both of these reviews. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on in. Like I mentioned, this is from the KJV store. If I can get the link, I will put a unaffiliated link in the description box or in the pinned comment below. Probably in the description box. I'll put the review in the pinned comment. All right. So we do have a two-part box. We have the KJV store right there. You can just type in that name and it will take into Google and it will take you straight to their website. It is a large print and it is a Scofield Study Bible in goatskin. Now I don't know if you can tell from the box, but it is a big boy. We have a two-part box, which is common for the KJV store. Look at the size of this. This is massive. This is a desk, in my opinion. This is a desk size Bible, but for you guys, it may be just the perfect size. So on the spine, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raised hubs. We have gold foiling, Holy Bible, KJV translation, a large print study Bible, and the KJV logo at the very bottom. This is in goatskin. You do have the beautiful, soft, supple, pebbly leather. We have stitching around the perimeter, and it is in full yap. So this extra leather that hangs over the text block itself and touches, that is a full yap. Semi-yap means the two covers will not touch, but you can see some kind of a extra leather hanging over. Okay, so for those of you who are new and those two words are kind of new and you never heard them, that's the explanation. They will come with 3 beautiful burgundy ribbons. They are satin. You will have the same burgundy color matching head and tail band. We do have the little producer here. He wants to say hello. He's giving everybody loves. Desaris. So we do have a vet appointment Thursday. So for those of you who do know what's been going on with him, please continue to keep him in your prayers. We want to have the little producer with us for many years to come. All right, so he may show you what's going on. It's a little watery right now, so I don't know. Maybe people won't want to see it. Come on, Bubba. Oh, he's going to show you. Come on, sweetie. So he's having a little bit of issue with his eye. So we don't know if it's allergy, if it's diabetes. We just don't know what's going on. So we're going to do another doctor visit and see what's going on there. Okay, back to the regular scheduled program. He wanted to make sure he said hello and to remind everybody, pray for the little producer. All right, so this is Smythe Sewn. We do have matching burgundy head and tail bands. We do have the goatskin full yap. Opening up, we will see a beautiful leather liner. This is a bigger Bible, so I will have to make some adjustments here. All right, we will have the leather liner, goatskin printed. So the outside will be goatskin, and I do believe the inside is like the cow, I don't know what kind. I don't think it's top grain, but cowhide on the inside. We will have the edge line. Do not separate these two cardstock. It's very important that the structure stays together. It will keep your Bible lasting longer. That is called the edge line right here, this little hump. Over time with usage, it will loosen up and lay flat. We do have a couple of cardstock pages that I like to grow my Bible garden in, or you can write your prayers, your thoughts, your reflections, favorite verses that the Lord speaks upon your heart, maybe some study notes or little notes from sermons that are your number one favorite. There's ample space on these pages. All right, looking at the very beginning. Oh, we also have a beautiful gold foiling around the whole perimeter of the Bible. It is stunning. And after I open up the Bible, we get a little bit more into it. I will give you an overview of it. Absolutely gorgeous, especially with that full yap. They really did an amazing job. All right, so the presentation page kind of has that Oxford feel to it. We have the family records, children, marriages and grandchildren, and finishing off with the death. All right, so this is the title page. This will let us know what kind of Bible we are going to be getting into. As you can see, it is a large print study Bible with Scofield study notes. All right. It is printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands. So we know the paper is going to be the best of the best. Whenever you can get any Bible that's from the Netherlands printed by Royal Youngblood, it's, yeah, you can't get any better in the Bible market than that. All right, so we will have the... Okay, yeah, this is the epistles to the dedicatory. We have the translator notes. So this will be the full translator notes. And as you can tell, let me get you in just a little bit closer. It is in the large print. And it's the full. Some KJV translations or Bibles, they will have a summary of the translator notes. This looks to be the full. Yeah, I believe this is the full translator notes. Okay, now this will be the introduction to this particular Bible. So make sure you're going through, you're reading it, so you understand how the layout of this Bible is. If you're new to the Scofield Bible, okay? The table of contents. All right. And this is giving you of how to use the reference over here. The Bible is so big, it's hard to get everything in there in frame. So we have how to use the references, and this is the Pikachu, not Pikachu. We know what I was trying to say. All right, there's one of these beautiful ribbons. I really love those ribbons. Okay, so, wow, I think I'm gonna have to take you off the tripod already because it's a big boy. Let me, up here, yeah, I'm gonna have to take you off. Okay. So let me give you an overview while we're looking at it. Look at that gold gilt line. If you can see how far of a distance this is, that's it's a big boy. And you're going to be able to tell better when I put the regular size next to it. Okay, so looking at right here, we have these numbers on the left and the right. The first number will be 1-1. The second number will be 1-4. The 1 will be the first chapter, or any chapter depending on the page that you're in. It's going to start off with verse 1, and it will end off with verse, or chapter 1, verse 4. Okay? Verse 1, this is the first verse, this is the last verse. That's what those numbers are for. This is the introduction, like a small summary. It's not like a full introduction like we see mostly in our study Bibles. This little piece right through here, these 4 verses, this is the Bible. This is the Word of God itself. Now, it's going to be 2-column format. It's difficult to tell really on this page. Center column references, it will be verse by verse. Now, there's a lot going on this page. If you look at the very first verse, we have like references, we have translator notes, we have study notes. It really breaks down a lot of information. Down below, it is also in a 10-point font. So this is a large print. That's a huge, beautiful font. Look at the spacing between the words. Now this right here gives, I don't know if it's a, no, so their headers, I'll show you further along with their headers because their headers are different. We do have a header, which is always underneath the chapter, but they also give extra information telling you a little bit more about what you're reading. But as you can tell, it gives you a reference to go to. So there's an additional extra information that has nothing to do with the verse itself. So that's interesting also with this Bible. The study notes. Unlike most study Bibles that are large print, the study notes are also large print. So you're not having to get out your glasses or anything just because the Bible itself is large print. Your study notes will be the same. This is a better look at that 2-column format. Center column references. The center column references are also a good size. They're not a big 10-point font like the font size itself, but they're very readable even though they don't have a lot of space to work with. The study notes and text itself, there is no difference. It is in a 10-point font. We do have a good size marginal space. This isn't referenced as a wide margin Bible. We have writing space also in the gutter and down below. See, there's one of those headers. So it's just an additional information because it is a study Bible. There's 2 redemptions. So redemption 2 by the power, and then redemption 2 by the power. So the header would be right up here. There is no secondary color. It is just black. Very crisp, clean, very, very, very readable with this 10-point font. The paper is soft, and it's amazing, really amazing. Now, every book will begin on its own page. So it gives you a lot of extra space to take additional notes for that book. Okay, I'm going to put you on the tripod so I'm not continuing to shake you around. It's really a remarkable Bible. And then the information that is in on it, I really, really, really love using this Bible. Not this Bible in particular, but I have used the Scofield and the regular size. Haven't used the large print. Let me put this ribbon back. The black is very bold, but it's not so bold that you're gonna get a headache from it. It's very consistent that I have seen. It is a line match. So line matching, whenever you hear a reviewer mentioning a line match, it means the sentence both on the front and back will line up. They will match up. So it gives you a less distraction as you're reading. This is a 32 GSM. There we go. 32 GSM paper. So not the thickest paper, but if it was thick, like it'd be even bigger Bible. So always test out any kind of pens, highlighters, anything that you want to use on the back of the Bible. We're going to go through that. So there is some information here in the middle. They're not sticking, I'm just having a difficult time. All right, so we do have a title page to the New Testament. Like you could tell, that's not sticking. It just wants, I'm just fumbling around on grabbing them. We got information over the 4 Gospels. And then if you happen, for whatever reason, to start in the New Testament, it gives you the same example like the front on how to use your references. A lot of people come here, they see all this and they're like, well, what is that for? How do you use it? I like how they give you an example over here. So continuing on with all 66 books of the Bible will have the summary, their introductions. It is a beautiful red letter. Now their red letter is very compatible with Cambridge. Like this is blood. This looks like the blood of Jesus, blood red. They do an amazing job with it. Look at over here with the, just look how crisp, clean the text is. That is phenomenal. And it makes me want to read it. When it's just a smooth, clean, the words are not all squished together. The sentences are not all on top of each other. Like, that's an enjoyable read. And that's the point of these Bibles. The publishers hear our complaints and they start to see like, okay, the older Bibles, they really didn't know too much. They didn't know what to do. Now these newer Bibles, does not matter the price point. They're really stepping up their game when it comes to giving us what we want. We want to be able to mark up our Bibles. We want to be able to sit down and just enjoy what we're reading. So just an amazing job with these Bibles, these newer Bibles. Really give it my hats off to them because they're amazing. All right, continuing on. This page will have a lot of red, just a little bit of black. So if you're wondering how does the Bible, oh, that's a lot of red too. I want to see a lot of red and then black behind it. Okay, this is a good example. So we see how much black text is going to be on the back page. Will it be distracting when it comes to the red letter? No kind of distracting at all. Even though it's nothing but black text behind the page, very well done. I mean, amazing. No kind of distraction. Again, I can't praise the quality of the paper. Only the best of the best is in here. Okay, continuing on through the back, we're going to see what kind of goodies we have back here. And then I will show you the comparison between the two Bibles. The red letter will stay. Sorry, Lil, I didn't know, or Layla, I didn't know you were trying to get up here. Have the Bible box in your way, huh? Like, geez, Mom, let me move the Bible. I will have to show everybody the Bible. Okay, so the red letter will continue all the way through the New Testament. So sometimes they only keep it in the gospel, so when the Lord actually talks here on earth. But I like it when they take it all the way to the Revelations. The ending, it explains how to use the index. I love, love, love this information. It is a 2-column format. This index will have information, as you can tell right here, the introduction, definitions, summaries, like it has all the information. So if there's something in particular you want to look up, there's atonement, you can find the book numbers. I would like to have page numbers, but you could just go to the book of the Bible and find what you're looking for there. This is just the index to like the study notes and stuff like that, or outlines. Then we have the title page for the rest of the goodies that we're going to have. So back here we have the dictionary, scripture of proper nouns, or proper names. I was like, well, I thought it was the names, and I was thinking something different. So it is a 2-column format of all the names in the Bible. If you wanted to do a particular character study, this will be a very helpful tool. As you can tell, there's going to be a lot of names. We got little palsies. Lilith had, or Layla, getting our little kitty names. Oh, don't get we can't have wet kitty noses on these papers because wrinkles will show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Layla. All right, now we're going to do the subject. So this will be the subject index. If you're looking over and wanting to do, again, a particular study, this would be a great tool. Continuing on with the 2-column format. Unlike the other ones, this has very big title words. So if there's something that you're wanting to look at, the words are like the 10-point font. I like that. I don't believe all of them. Yeah, the names, they're kind of in a 9-point font. These are definitely a 10-point font. So you could tell the difference right there. So after the subject index, we're going to have the concordance. And continuing on with the beautiful 10-point font. Still wide margins, so if you wanted to write any kind of marginal notes, you definitely can. It's not stated as a wide margin Bible, but there are margins. There is a good significant amount of space to take a small little note on. Now we do have a few pages back here. These are the pages that I would suggest using. I leave these for my notes, but whenever it comes to any kind of testing out the page, seeing how a certain highlighter will highlight an actual word, I like marking up my concordance. So this will be where I make my tester page. But you could totally use one of these note pages as your tester page. Always test out the tools that you're going to use in every single Bible. Not all Bible paper will be the same. So I counted 8. You have 8 blank pages for notes. I really love the way they do their maps. Has a very vintage feel to them. It looks like it's just right out of the like some army, I'm trying to think of the word, like a military maps. There we go. Every time I see these kind of maps, looks like some military maps. I like that. And again, the latitude and the longitude. Oh, I like it. It looks like a globe. It literally looks like they took a picture of the globe and just placed it there. And then continuing on, just like the front, we do have the cardstock pages in the back for more additional note taking. Okay, so let us do a comparison between the standard size. Let me take my vellum paper out. I always use vellum paper on thinner Bible paper because it helps the imprint onto the next page. A lot of people don't like taking notes because they don't like filling their pen markings on the previous page. Using tracing paper, vellum paper, that stops all of that. Now, this one up on top will also be a full Yap Bible. So the text block is smaller than what you see. When you just see all the big black leather, that's not the text block. The text block is right here. Okay, the same with the Bible below. But I do want to kind of match them up. The bottom and the bottom. All right, both text blocks are matching together, so we can see the significant difference. Look at that. Look at this size to that size. Like, it's definitely a desk Bible, at least for me. You could definitely take it on the go if you needed to. But when they say large print, they do mean a large print. All right, I want to open it up to, let's see if this will be easier. Actually, let's just go to John. I've been doing a deep dive study in the book of John in this Bible. So you can see what a well marked up and loved Scofield Bible looks like. So let's go John over here. Now, whenever I'm doing a comparison between two Bibles, I kind of like to do and look at the same page so I can see and get a better judgment. Like, one, are the two Bibles going to line up? I would always want a Bible to line up. So if I'm reading from something and I memorize it, like, oh, it's going to be at the second column, bottom left-hand corner, or, right, I want to go into the one I'm marking up and be able to remember it was in the second column somewhere at the bottom. I want my Bibles to line up. Did the KJV store accomplish that? Yes, they did. It lines up exactly. It's exactly the same. All right, let me move this stuff over here to over here. All right, I will have to take you off of, well, maybe not. Well, yeah, if we're going to get a good look. Let's see if this helps at all. Not really. I mean, you can't really look at it really good. All right, let's go ahead and take you. Oh, guys, I got big light. My little feet all over the spot. Let me show you what I was working with. See? That's what I'm fighting. All right, so look at this. Here is the normal standard. All right. I believe this is a 9, maybe an 8-point font. The text will be the exact same as the text. The study notes will be the same as the text. The references, they're on a little bit on the smaller side because it's just a regular standard Bible, so they're probably an 8. But if we come over here, we're going to have a large. You can tell it is a large print Bible that you're looking at. So we're going to start at 1:1. Trying to get down, Bubba? Okay. We're going to start at 1:1 and end at 1:4. Over here, we're going to start at 1:1 and end at 1:4. So it's the same Bible, pagination, everything. The only thing it is a large print. So 114, 114. All right. This one is, I guess you could say, bigger because of the wide margin. It is marketed as a wide margin Bible, so we will have more margin space. This one's not. So, but they do give you margin space, as you can tell. Like, you can write a note, just not to this level. Okay, so you just, this one is focused all on the large print. So let's look at a page that's not all marked up and compare them both. Okay, we're going to look at 7. Let me put you down again so I'm not just shaking you around. Of course, we go to 8. And here's 7. So this will be 2 clean text blocks. Or 2 clean text blocks. Look at that. Look at the difference. Oh my. That is a difference. And you can also tell, if I'm standing up a little bit, you can tell how big the Bible actually is. This is a good sized Bible, but it's only bigger because of the wide margin space. It's not really bigger because of the text notes, like the words itself. That's remarkable. All right, so there is my comparison between the two. If you are doing a study note or let's say a study group together and you both want to be working off of the same Bibles, you can just turn to the same page. Like, that's also an additional plus. But that 10-point font, they're not lying. It is a 10-point font. Very, 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 very beautiful. Now it is not so big, like it's too I guess worldly. You can't wield it at all. You can. It's very, very floppy. It's just more of like a lap Bible in my opinion. I mean, but you can definitely, you can bend up this page over here because it is a goat skin. This isn't like a fake goat skin. Like, this is a goat skin. It will bend, so you can totally bend the Bible over, read on one page if you needed to. Do it for the second one. Like, you're seeing how flexible the Bible is. Or you can just lay it across your lap. It's a stunning Bible. I can't say any more good things about it. I really loved this one. Like this one I really, really love and enjoy. So will I mark in the large print? I don't think so. At least not until this one's all marked up. But it will be nice to have one marked up, one holds all my information, especially because this one is a wide margin, and to have one that's completely clean. Like, I can come here all the time and just have a clear view of what I'm reading, a different interpretation of every season that I'm in. So more than likely, I'll keep it clean. But for whatever reason, because I am a YouTuber and I do answer questions, and I know you all love seeing Bibles marked up. If you guys want to see the large print marked up, just like I'm doing my standard one, if I get enough people asking for that, I will go ahead and do it, because I'm here to help. So I will give that little disclaimer. But okay, that is it. As always, remember, be a creative tool in our Father's art box. If you do have any questions for me, leave them in the comment below. I think that is everything. Make sure you check out the links if you want a full review over the top one. Oh, if you're looking at the art gilt, I did add art gilt. That's something I do to all of my Bibles. I like the red color. I do change the ribbons because I do like the longer ribbons. So that does happen. I may add art gilt to my second one, but it's just sometimes good to keep it different. So, okay. I figured I would say that just in case people are looking at the two different colors. I did that myself. All right. That is everything. Check out the description box. Check out the pinned comment below. All right. I will talk to you all later. Bye.